jumping up the COU on our side.
They got a drop of link on the COU on their side. So, watch out for that.
Go front line bit. Come on. No. There's also a pad on top of that. Ooh, I got me.
Right. I'm proud to announce that everything is now working. So I can see the chat, I can see the stream. Everything should be level, so you should hear the levels. When we're talking about levels, you should be able to see the... You should be able to hear the gang. And I can see your questions. So if you have questions, we'll go through it, but we'll talk about dust in a minute. So hang on, let me get everything.
Watch out, they're on top of the silos behind Bravo.
AV nest of Echo.
Right, where do you need this aerial support?
We need it at the COU next to Bravo, on the barrel.
Okay.
They have a
on
drop
my
of blink and a heavy up there. So I'm scanning them right now.
I'm dropping ammo on B. Oh.
Two back.
Thank you.
The dodgy scared me though.
Dead.
Thank you.
Nice. Are we winning? Oh, we're not winning.
No.
I'm the bad.
No, we haven't been concentrating on the game at all.
Well, the stream should be set, so everything should
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'll get laggy stuff there.
Oh my god. Evo.
Oh, that was an accident. You came right
What
under my line
have
of
you
fire.
done?
You came right under them. I don't mind if you want.
Just don't get kicked, that's
Shoot
all
me
I
down.
say, don't get kicked. We'll try and do FW for a bit. Right, well, to be honest, we should just use our good suits. Let me just select my Usain Bolt. Let's go kill some shit. As I've got spawn pads.
Nope. AV nest
Let's
of
try and win
Echo.
it, dude. Let's go for the...
Right, I'm going for
Like
C.
I've been dicking around with the stream and I have not been concentrating what we're doing.
I just took out a bomb lab.
Right, where are we going? Are we going for the bridge at Alpha or are we staying around at Bravo to defend it?
Go to Alpha.
Right, I'm going for C. For those watching the stream, we will talk about Dust in a minute.
Yeah,
Promise.
Yeah, we are going to talk about Dust in a second and the keynote. We're just making sure that the stream stays stable before we do.
No!
John, I tried, like...
God, I hate the mag sec.
There's a good few heavies on C. Watch yourself.
Alpha clear. If one of you want to pick up there.
Oh, I got killed by... yeah. Daniel, you're a star, man.
Watch out, I
Right,
don't want
seriously,
to
the
land on
flaylet
you.
was so
Give us a
terrible.
pick up, even I'm fed up of walking around.
Behind you.
Just drop it to the guys. I can't run around on my own too slow.
And then I'll pick you up.
Whew.
Wow.
God, we're getting...
Alpha,
Oh,
Alpha.
Steph! I guess that's revenge,
Sorry,
huh?
dude. Yeah, you have to learn to be civil, dude. Yeah.
This is just going to end in a massive fight. That's it. Oh, fuck! Was it worth 157k suit
Get out of there,
for
get
one
out of there.
flaylock kill?
Run, Evo, run.
Yeah.
I don't know where that's coming from. I think it's insulation.
Oh, tank.
Tank?
Right, where do you want to get dropped at? Echo heading towards Bravo along the
Bravo.
northwest road.
Okay.
Main road.
Right.
Alright.
Going up past Charlie. And their bolt.
Oh, shit.
Gonna go try.
Oh,
Yeah.
someone got me out. No.
It's heading towards Bravo. Where do you
Bravo.
want
Where are you guys?
to judge?
Let me know.
Yeah, it's my Usain Bolt fit, right? And basically it's 4 complex kin cats. 4. Yes, you heard right, 4. And don't say stacking penalty to me because they must have never made it work because it doesn't. Look how fast this fucking thing is. It's crazy.
Got that Soma.
Look at this.
Nice.
Bomb trucks I'm fucking worried about though. Everywhere.
Oh god, I hate
To
heavy.
the range of that assault rifle. That's
Oh,
mad.
gun lodge in their bolt. Need a hand with them.
Right.
Blue just hit me for a grenade and nearly killed me.
I'm firing aim.
Right. Hard or
Oh,
something?
No.
I'm too drunk for this.
I'm recycling my modules.
He's heading to Bravo. He's half
Yeah.
shield.
I'm gonna try and come up behind him. Tell me if
He's
he
got
stops.
2,500 armor.
Sure.
He's heading backwards now.
Yeah, I know.
Are we doing Caldari or Gallente?
His shield's out, he's in
Caldari.
armor.
Okay.
You can go for him
Hang
right
on,
now.
dude, I'm backing down the hill. On the way.
Look at you bunch of tryhards actually trying to win this game. I am ashamed of you all.
Run, Gunlogy.
Nice.
Nice one, dude.
And yeah,
He was armored up then? He mustn't have had a hardener.
Everyone get by massively outnumbered. Surrendered.
Yeah, I'll just stay above you and watch for bomb trucks.
I'm going spawn A.
Why are Caldari so bad then?
All the decent players guys play men and Gallente.
The tryhards, you mean?
Yeah.
A lot of our team seem to think
Which
he is
we
the most
probably
important thing on this map.
Well, I'm just gonna see if I can flaylock a dude at
Can't
B.
see the
They're going to Alpha. No, they're just downstairs. Charlie.
Oh man, I forgot about the click.
Who's us? Whoa, scared about
Yeah.
Saw ya.
There he is.
Just got dropped in at Delta. What's this?
tank.
Oh, tank, yep.
Laying fire at the same time.
Thank you, dude. Don't think he sees
Right,
me
But
yet.
if tanks, I'll give you a hand.
Tank at Delta.
After this
really.
match, we're going to do a little bit of discussion about what we saw. The
what
horrific
we've heard.
events of what we saw. Because I think when we play matches, we're a little bit
Nice one, dude.
serious with this.
It's hard to even concentrate faction warfare because of the
Oh, look at this. Go
friendly
for the
fire.
ram. Ram instead!
We should probably do pub matches, I guess. But never mind.
Got away.
Next time.
Nice, Deadboy. Why did you ram him? Why did you just destroy him?
It did no damage to him at all. It just went underneath.
I know.
Weird. Then you tap a lamp post and you immediately insta-kill.
Wow, that guy not see
Yeah.
we're hacking. Jesus.
Oh,
That guy didn't see we were hacking. That was incredible. That heavy just did not see we were hacking.
Where are we going,
Yeah,
Delta?
Bloody boat.
Amazed.
Oh god.
Hackety hack hack.
Swarms at the back of Delta, the CRU.
Lower the game sound, alright? No problem.
I don't see a swarm launcher.
He's signed, from gone. Stefan gone.
Sorry, Blueberry. Had to do it.
Another friendly fire. That's a nice one.
You know,
Behind you, fucking hell.
yeah. Sorry.
Oh,
Do you want me to kill this
good
thing?
little scout. Aren't
You
you,
want me to
dude?
kill this thing?
Yeah, kill it, kill it.
Yeah.
Fucking
You just
destroy
hack
it,
that
dude.
supply
I'll
depot for me,
spawn
would be
it.
awesome.
Game levels are a bit high, right,
if
okay.
you ever have any Blueberries in your Josh and you want to get rid of them, just come land on one of these
Nice shot, dude.
reactors. The ones that have fire at the top. It'll cook your Blueberries.
Okay, there we go. Let me know if that's any good. Stream. Ooh, we have someone here. Right, okay, match is almost done. What we're going to do, just for everyone on the stream, is we are going to finish this terrible, terrible match, which we lost because we totally suck. And we're going to go and talk Legion. So while we're queuing for the next one, we'll talk Legion. Oh my god, and what am I doing?
And Dust. We won't do a keynote in Dust. We'll also talk about Dust.
Oh yeah, that game Dust. Yeah, I hear it's quite good. Yeah, don't worry, we'll talk Dust as well. Oh no! Too drunk to see.
Do you think we can talk about Dust a bit longer than 23 minutes and 50 seconds?
I think we're
Well,
probably
that's
going to
the
talk about
question.
Dust more than they did in the keynote.
That's what I'm
So-
saying. Somebody on the forum said it was 23 minutes and 50 seconds, and I lol.
Almost as long as it took to beat Planetary Conquest.
Yeah.
Oh god, that was funny actually. Match done. No. Oh god.
Last kill,
Just gonna
last
watch
kill.
the missiles.
Can I get it?
Yep. No, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
No.
Dead.
DNF is
Right,
literally
good. So the stream was
exploding right now.
working. Alright,
Good.
once we're in the quarters, we'll have a chat. So, yeah, today has been a difficult day. I think it's fair to say. And yeah, I
day of
didn't expect the
emotion.
keynotes to go like that. So yeah, I think it's going to be, yeah. Well, we'll talk about it.
It's
So
what
let's go to
people's
callers.
expectations were versus what they were actually achieving. You know, what were the expectations of the player base going into Fanfest, and what actually did we hear from the developers themselves? So, you know, the first stage was what people were expecting from the keynote was nothing like what we actually heard.
I agree. If you
forums,
want to ask a question or something, I mean, not that we're in any authority on anything, because we are literally drunk and stupid, but you can ask on the stream, or you can come to the Kick and Dust channel. You can ask in there. But we're only going to tell you what you know, or maybe don't know, because we're only going on what we know from Fanfest. But let's just summarize very quickly. What we saw at Fanfest was a keynote speech, as Judge said, which was 22 minutes long, which, that's, fair enough. That's what they're going to do, then fair enough. But it would appear that Dust 514 is going to be continue to be developed for some time until possibly a migration to a game called Eve or Dust or Project Legion or something like that. And we saw a tech demo project.
They only
Sorry,
refer
Judge.
to it as Project Legion at the moment. So
Yeah.
in effect, the name isn't even concrete, although they have registered the trademark.
Yeah, I think there was a thread on the forums. I don't know if everyone saw that, but there was a thread on the forums which was actually registering Eve Legions or Eve Legion as a registered trademark. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty telling. But let's go on what we know. There wasn't much said about Dust. There was quite a lot said about Project Legion. And Project Legion is going to be a game for the PC, which uses the Dust intellectual property, or the IP. And it's a game, effectively, which is Dust ported to the PC. Which obviously causes a kind of, I guess, a discussion about, they obviously are not developing Dust excessively more, because most of it looks like it's happening in Legion. That's a sweeping statement, but that's certainly what it looks like. Now, the commitment has been made that they are separate games. So before we go any further, the forums that are ablaze at the moment saying Eve is dead, long live Legion or whatever, is not technically true, because Dust is not going to be the same product as Legion. They're very different. Okay, so let's just make that clear. Very separate games.
They did confirm no
But-
PP though, so they're already starting to cut features from Dust 514.
Well, there will be differences
Wow.
between them, but they are still two different games, and they will be developed, but they will be developed differently. They'll have different number of developers,
Yeah.
in the
I
development
asked
cycle.
Lottie Bro about this today, actually. I met him today, and I asked him about it, and he confirmed they're not going to be linked at all. So, there you go. There's not
That
going
was
to be a
Stefan.
link.
He was
They're not going to what?
Yeah.
Stefan, I missed that. They're not going to what?
They're not going to link Dust 514 to Legion at all. Two separate games.
Yeah, but the thing is, what they have confirmed, and again, we're only going on, this is just based upon what we've heard.
Yeah.
The very last Eve TV session, by the way, Eve TV, CCP Phantom should just do that full time. He is the funniest motherfucker I've ever seen on CCP ever. I love him. I want him to just replace me in all audio that I do on this channel, because he's fucking brilliant. But anyway, Eve TV did say very categorically that they're going to look into, obviously, the work you've put into Dust being transferred across to Legion. Should that, I mean, again, what I want to really pull out from this is Rouge, CCP Rouge says very clearly, if Legion gets the go-ahead, and if Legion goes forward, and if this, and I'm sure it is, but that's quite a difficult word to include into a live stream to thousands of fans who are obviously quite upset that they've just seen a game they love maybe technically possibly being shelved. So, I mean, Judge, what did you think on that? Did you pick that up?
Yeah, I think that was like picked up from a mission. There was no actual statements from them about it being shelved. They just said that they were bringing out, they were working on Project Legion. It's the next evolution of this game. You could see if you watched the demo, it contained a large number of very similar assets. The map was very familiar. The feel was familiar. The sounds were the same. The spammed tank was the same. So there's still a lot of
Spam tag. Oh.
well, yeah. I mean, someone brought that in straight at the beginning, so CCP obviously likes to live the game as it's played. So there is a lot of commitment to Legion, but there is no statement that they didn't have any commitment for Dust as well. So I wouldn't start, burning your risk and your bras at the moment, because I think they didn't do a very good job of clarifying exactly what will happen with Dust. But, think about Legion. It's really just a tech demo at this point. There's no alpha stage. There's no beta yet. There's no beta testing. So we're not, 3 weeks away from the shutdown of Dust. The game that you enjoy playing tomorrow is still going to be here in at least a couple of months, at least. Longer, 6 months, maybe a year. We don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that's a fair statement, I think. Yeah, I mean, I would stress people don't kind of go crazy and start. What is it? I saw 5 seconds or so, well, literally 5 minutes after Rouge's keynotes, I saw on, I think it was a stream, somebody was biomassing their characters. Now, there's always grand statements and probably filled with bullshit, but I did laugh at the fact that people were like, building's on fire, everyone out! And it was like, no, probably not, but yeah, I mean, Dust has got a future, but I mean, I don't think it's going to be many, many years, as maybe they once said. I think maybe, this discussion right now, the hard decision that CCP have to make is what are they going to do with this product? Because the fact that they're developing Legion on the PC is entirely different from Dust. It's the same IP, so they're hoping that obviously people transfer across, I guess. But what do they then do with this game, which is very popular with console gamers and people who don't play PC games? And I think that's a very different market. That again, I want to be critical here. I don't want to be, I want to play devil's advocate here. But I think, quite honestly, what are they going to do for the PS3 players who have fallen in love with the EVE universe? That is the question.
Would you agree that we're still testing features that are going to be put into Dust Legion?
I would, yeah.
Weapon balance and stuff. I mean, we're still basically beta testing that proposed game, so it has its use in that aspect, but you are still going to switch it off potentially.
Well, it's slightly more than that, because remember they talked about the number of assets we have, the number of items, the white items on his chart, and he says we have plenty of those. We're probably not going to add any more, or at least for the foreseeable future. So that really means, in effect, that the things we have now, the guns as they are, the guns as you know them, are probably going to be as they will be in whatever project is next. I'm calling it Legion for now. So what this means is that you have a lot of input still into the potential way that Legion will shape. I imagine if they completely rebalance one of the guns as it is now, say the laser rifle, that balance will roll on into Legion. So you can still shape the game. The game we're playing now may very well be the game you play later. And there was talk in Skype of PS4 as well. That was coming from a round table. We haven't confirmed because I haven't seen the video of it. Only what people were saying was they were giving a live feed of the questions and answer sessions. So the console is not necessarily dead, according to what we're hearing from Fanfest. It's going to go on for a considerable time, and it can still influence Legion. So plenty of reasons there to stay involved.
Indeed. Let's do another match. We're doing Caldari, which is just not working terribly well, but let's do another match. Yeah, so, I mean, there's a really good post, the comment on the stream, which is Ravin20. He said, Legion looks fine, just annoyed that they used the Dust keynotes to announce a new PC game. I actually agree with you there. I think they could have just not done a Dust keynotes and said maybe, the future of Dust Mercenaries or something, and not maybe suckered us in a bit to a session, which makes us think, ooh, PvE, player market, whatever it is that we're waiting for in this game. And the reality is we kind of get, a comment which is, well, nothing's really going to kind of move forward with Dust in general. It's going to be this new thing called Legion, which, looks great, it plays great, but maybe we should analyze the business reason why they've done this. And it could potentially be, and here we go, I'm going to get flamed for saying this, but it could be because there's not enough people playing. I'll let that one sink in a minute. Not enough of us are playing.
and we're all familiar with the, you know, when you squad up and you put against the same people time and time again, you know, how much of that is matchmaking and how much of it is the fact that there is no one to match against. You know, when there's only 15 people with the same level as you to match against, you're going to get put against time after time.
Do you guys not think it's going to get even tougher over the next year between now and then the release of, well, whenever they release, what you call it, Legion? If they're not going to add new features like PV and stuff, the game's going to get even more samey than it is now until we get the game.
But they didn't, I mean, they are going to do new releases. Remember, if you listen to the keynote, he said over the next few releases for Dust. So there are, it's not just releases, they are planning several releases.
They've already announced cuts though. They've already announced cuts though with the PvE.
Well, they never said it would be in, really.
That's
they never promised.
Walk away.
Yeah, never been cut. Yeah, we're not going to get all the great things we all want, and that is disappointing. You know, I was hoping to hear from the keynote that we would at least have some new things, you know, a gun or a suit or some, at least a map or something. But they didn't give us anything.
Wasn't that a new gun in that Legion video? That's a potential troll for Dust players as well, because that would be in the game, potentially.
No, that was a rail rifle.
It's a rail rifle.
Oh,
yeah,
I'm such a noob.
Choo-woo.
You are, you're such a,
you're a tanker, dude. You're a tankor. You should stop being a tankor.
Jesus, Dal. Do you not know anything of the IP? Do you want to see the difference between a grenade and a spawn pad, maybe? One's a frisbee, the other's a rock.
Let me count the weapons I haven't used in this game.
Oh my god, that's so loud. What is up with the system? Yeah, I think, look, guys, to be honest, guys, I know the forums are alight with rage, and I'm really disappointed that people have kind of gone over the fact that I got the fucking Dust keynotes fucking video, by the way, just saying. I got asked to do that bastard thing. It took me like, what, 4 fucking days to do. And it's can be completely like overshadowed by the fact that, yeah, they're throwing dust under it. But the reason that I think that video is quite important, and there is a reason for me mentioning it, it was a shameless plug, number one. Number two, it was actually there also, I think, to serve as
need to pick up, hang on,
a reminder. a reminder that there is a lot of good stuff in this game still.
So I mean,
and I think we need...
I mean,
Are you guys in?
Yeah, sorry.
And I think we need to remember that. So I think, you know, don't start doing something stupid. Don't start doing like biomassing and stupid shit like that. I think the best thing to do now is to keep playing, because if you all of a sudden stop playing, then you just justify any kind of stupidity from, you know, from other people that, you know, this
I
game.
I wouldn't necessarily classify the posts that we were getting as rage and anger posts. I read all of them, and most of it was disappointment. It wasn't anger so much as it was people were disappointed that they weren't getting this, or that they feel they've been led astray.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
There's a lot of support still for the game, even from the people who were still saying, "Oh my God, it's outrageous." Can you put me somewhere safe, whoever's flying this dropship? I can't get out. I get murdered if I drop down there.
For guys on the stream, I'm sorry the cloaking noise is so loud. It is ridiculous, I know.
Right,
Tra-la-la-la. That was epic.
But there were lots of legitimate complaints on the forums. People legitimately are angry that they were given not only incredibly different news than they were expecting, but a very short presentation, very limited data, and then the adverts directly after it were for gaming people, which was a little bit of a kick in the teeth. You know, well, you know, we're putting the rug out from under you, but here's another rug, you know, a silk carpet that costs 20,000 times as much. Here, buy that. So that was a tiny bit cheeky, I thought. You know, we failed to do these guys.
Oh, did you see that kill? The stream? Did you see that kill? That was epic. That's the best flaylock kill I've ever
Enemy
had.
rail tank in the red.
Yeah, it's insensitive.
I'm on
But
it.
then again, CCP, you know, they're only human, and
Where'd you go?
I think they can only do so much as well. And I don't know. To be honest, I thought the message around Dust was challenging anyway, because obviously that is a decision they've made.
Northeast gate. Northeast gate.
Northeast, yeah.
Yeah.
My God, the cloaking sound is so loud.
Yeah.
Jesus. All right, I'm not
If
going
you
to
just
cloak.
need to
I'm just
treble,
going
if
to
you
change
push
to a
your
level.
treble up, it really ramps up. There's a lot of them over by the supply depot.
Can I kill a heavy? No. Sure. Right, so let's talk about something else. One of the things that people have obviously been a little bit upset at is the fact that it didn't go to PS4. I mean, Dow, you're a big PS4 fan. What's your thoughts on that?
Obviously,
He's a big-
Dow.
Oh, me? I have no loyalty whatsoever. I'm so glad it's coming on PC.
Right, say that again, Dow. You lost it completely.
I have no loyalty to Sony whatsoever. I hate their joypad. So I'm glad it's come to PC, so we get the choice of joypads to play Dust. So no, I couldn't care less about the PS4. There's a limited system anyway.
would you rather play the game on the PS4 though, or a PC if you were given the choice?
PC.
You know, if you PC.
PC. Yeah. What about
Really?
you? Yeah.
You fucking traitor.
No, Judge brought up the point. I've never played a competitive multiplayer game on the PC, and with all the hacks involved with that, I've never experienced that, and I'm sure it's grim. What about you guys? I mean, prior to you played Team. What have you played? What's that game you played? Counter Strike and Judge.
PlanetSide 2, yeah. But you don't get aimbots in. Oh shit. No,
Why I thought they
gosh.
were more prevalent in PC than.
They are, but I think the detection is better as well because you've got things like Punkbuster. You've got BF4 is. Oh, I was about to say it's not too bad, but it actually is. To be honest, where's it any different to modded controllers? To
It isn't as bad as it's let out to be, but it does exist.
yeah.
But it isn't as bad as people make it out to be. I played lots of on the PC I played lots of FPSs. And the number of times I was really against was not enough to worry about. It's frustrating when it happens, but it really isn't a reason to not game on a PC. But they're very costly as well.
Nice.
But the problem is, why is it on the PS3 at the moment, and why would the PS4 or PC be a better choice? And the developers have made a decision to move it off the PS3, and you have to ask yourself why.
If I think if VR is going to be the big future, the best place for VR is everyone's saying, everyone that I read about is saying that it's going to be on the PC, because the PS4 is limited, completely limited console, and it will be for the duration of its life because you can't change the hardware. So at the minute they're saying, I remember John Carmack saying that next generation consoles as they stand can't deliver the best VR experience. And if they can't do it now, they're never going to be able to do it. So if they put VR into this game, Oculus Rift support into Legion, I'm happy with it being on PC. Over the moon.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I'm kind of with you, but I just want to point out on the stream that guy 247 said joypad Delboy is old school, and I'd agree with that. You are kind of old school.
I'm a Halo player. I'm a Halo fanboy. I don't like the DualShock 3, and I don't want to try Legion and the DualShock 4. I really can't wait to try the new Steam controller, Legion.
Steam controller?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, see that's a good point.
You remember the haptic feedback and all
Yeah.
that? That could be massive, and we wouldn't have been able to use that with the PS4, I'm guessing. So we have so much more options with the PC now. I'm over the moon.
That's actually a very good point.
There's a lot of people who play this game on the PS3 and enjoy it who can't afford a PS3.
I know.
A PS4 or even a PC. Maybe they could get a PS4.
Let me weigh in there, right? I did a thing recently. I bought a friend a computer because they wanted to get a PS4, right? And we spoke about this and how misguided they were in that desire because they were not console gamers because they wanted to do more things. They actually wanted to buy a PS4 and a PC. And what I said to them was, and I showed them, and I went to like some of the typical, component sites. And all my life, I've built my own computers, which is quite a scary concept, considering I've never burnt a house down yet. But the reality is actually they're not that difficult or expensive to build. The PC that I do my whole kind of channel on is close to comical. I think it's like 7 or 8 years old now. The graphics card cost me 150 quid, I think 4 or 5, 6 years ago. So you could build a PC for the same value of a PS4, probably that easily would run Legion. So I wouldn't let that technology piece be a limiter here. I think, yes, PC gaming can get expensive because the peripherals, like you want to get the gaming mouse, you want to get the gaming headset, you want to get the gaming lube. I don't know what it is, but either way, you're going to end up getting, you can go too much. But in essence, you can buy a gaming PC that will run very lightly Legion, certainly PlanetSide, for the same cost as a PS4.
Oh, sorry, man.
You reversed into me, actually. You didn't actually crush me. I was standing behind you and you reversed into me. We
With
should
the
have
railgun
stared
on
at
top
each
of the
other's
road.
Pyrex, because then when we're staring at each other, the streams across. It's like looking into an infinite mirror. Yeah, but it's a
railgun
concern.
tank.
for
Let's
some
have
people.
guns, dude.
Please no.
Come on, we're stomping the Caldari here, the Gallente here. Come on.
I'm not contributing anything. I'm too busy concentrating on talking. I'm hardly able to fire my gun. So, Delwell, you sound like you're quite passionate about some things. What was the thing about the keynote and the follow-up discussion that just... Was there anything out there that really pissed you off? I mean, what was your feeling coming out of it? Did you feel excited or annoyed or indifferent?
Well, it's just when they said that they've cut PvE, that was the real kicker, because they can put as many new guns into this game until, forever, and it's just...
Oh, I forgot about that.
They're just new guns. But when you remove a potential game mode like that, especially one as interesting as a horde mode, PvE, it's a real sucks. New suits and new guns are okay, but they're just guns. Game modes are it's like playing a whole different new game.
But Delboy, you kind of have to remember though, you're kind of getting the game they promised a year ago now on PC, so you're gonna get all that now.
Oh yeah, but I'm getting it in a year. Maybe a year and 6 months from now. I'm going to be playing this game for another year.
Yeah.
And it kind of sucks.
And
And
it'll
we're
be the
not
same
playing a
game.
game, we're also play testing the new game that we're not going to get. So we're doing CCP a favour, but we're getting features cut like PvE for a year. And that just sucks. But I'm still excited.
Let's just be very clear on that point. Hang on, guys. Let's be very clear on that point because the stream's asking. PvE has been confirmed that it will come to Legion when it eventually comes out, but it will not come to Dust. So PvE will never appear in Dust.
Yeah.
And I'm a little sad at that.
Yeah, sort of
Yeah,
same.
I am too.
So bad.
I think everybody is, dude, because they talked about it so much and it was kind of promised.
What you said earlier on about us teaming up the same teams, the same people, I mean, that's only going to get worse if people start leaving. So we've nowhere to go.
I've been chased by a flaylocker who's trolling me. It's not funny, all right? You're not funny,
I
you're not
just got killed
clever.
on purpose by a guy in the lab. He deliberately changed direction to hit me.
That is funny.
That's great.
So yeah, I mean that's a big deal. The fact that they're not going to bring PvE into Dust, because obviously that's probably the one thing I was waiting for. But my thoughts on, oh wow, I'm going to kill this dude. I'm going to kill this dude. Arrgh, recruited. I'm actually really disappointed that Dust potentially is not going to move a million miles away from what it is right now. Oh my god, this guy is just, he's owning me. He's owning me, seriously. That guy. I'm annoyed that Dust is potentially going to stay the same for some time. Now, I'm going to throw some drama out there, because obviously you expect drama when it comes to me. But I think the whole series of videos I did a series of videos, if you didn't see them, which was basically talking about the veterans are killing this game. We're strangling this game and not letting new players through because we're kind of, I don't know, we're getting our kicks by stomping puppies. That's the issue. Now in Eve, you're protected from that by Empire, more or less. In Dust, you're not. You leave the academy as a bright-eyed newbie clutching a gun with hopes and dreams, and then you meet us fuckers stood in prototype, and we just grind your face into the ground and then do unspeakable things to your backside. And that's not right. And I think years of that happening. I mean, it's been a year now of that situation happening. has made this game, I feel, decline. That's my closing statement.
And if you go back over the forums, you'll see that the things people are asking for are the things they're going to give us in Legion. So, but the things we've been asking for have been very demanding system. So I think, the game that people have been asking for, the PS3 can't deliver. So in some ways, they are really doing what has been requested. Although, to do it, they've had to make a major change, which is platform change.
As long as it's transferred to ESP, I'm happy enough. Or some close approximation. Because we have been play testing this game for them for a year.
Logibro posted about the transfer of, this is from Logibro, posted on the forums. He said that it's not a matter of if they, it's a matter of if they can do it, not if they want to, is what he said. So we don't know at the moment whether or not they actually plan on transferring assets or not. They say there's some technical issues, even some legal issues with regards to Sony.
That's what I was worried about. Yeah, legal problems screwing me.
But there isn't. If they want to do it, they can. They can't necessarily. Let's say the skill trees aren't going to match, so you can't move everything across in exactly the same way it is now. But you could easily just say, right, the skill tree before was 100 million at the top end and 0 at the bottom. The new skill tree is 50 million at the top end, 0 at the bottom. So if you're halfway up this tree, we'll give you the same points that let you get halfway up the next tree. There are plenty of ways to make it happen.
Yeah,
only if they choose not to do it, that it doesn't get done, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't transfer the character name, that's fair enough. I could just choose a different character name and they just approximate the SP I had. That's fine.
Whoa. Character names are quite important because they carry value.
But the only thing
they carry value. So if somebody calls themselves Kane Spiro in Legion, they're going to be able to command a particular, I'm going to choose my words rightly here. People will think it's him, so therefore you can obviously claim benefit of being him. So I think they have to transfer the names. They almost have to lock the names down. So if as soon as day one of an open beta of Legion starts, oh my god, that was loud. As soon as an open Legion beta starts, they have to absolutely lock down any name used in Dust so far, so that the person who had that name in Dust can carry it across. Because if some fucker claims to be CEO Pyrex, I will hunt them down and skin them. Because they could do that.
The person who's got it claim it. It's the fact that then, they can ruin your reputation. They can pretend to be you. They can scam people as you. They can take a reputation you've worked hard to earn on getting your KDR to be the top of the charts, and someone steals it. Happened in DC Universe Online. They redid things. They changed everybody's names, and people stole names before the original owners could.
I don't think
that sucks. They must never do that.
To be honest with you,
no, it isn't.
It's very easy to avoid that.
Well, I think if it happened, I would just call myself Stefan the Almightier, and then I would have you beaten, dude.
Yeah, you kind of are, dude. You're OP. So.
Pick up alpha.
I'm not. I'm terribly at this. Yeah. Oh my god, hang on. Did we just win a Caldari FW? Gun firing in the air celebration.
Other people won it on our behalf, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Or certainly on my behalf.
I was driving around that whole socket counterclockwise just talking.
Oh my god. Holy shit, we just won that. That's ridiculous. Oh.
Should we do a knife match? Everybody use knives?
Alright, let's do it. Let's do it.
Or plasma cannon and knives. Yeah, I'm gonna use plasma cannon and a knife. There you go.
I use a laser with my main. I'm already giving.
Oh my god, 48 and 5, John. 48 and 5. Jesus.
Proto Stomper.
Oh yeah.
Cough. Well, that's another thing. That proto stomping is going to be ending soon, like in Legion. So they're taking everything from this game and just making it better. So.
Yeah.
In a year, though, dude. A year. We've been sitting on our hands for a year.
Well, it could be. We don't know. I mean, it might be sooner. It might be. It might be later, though. I mean,
Yeah.
who knows? Right, I need a scout suit. Let's just refit this. So we're doing knives, right?
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
You guys know I don't have knives, right?
Yeah.
Just pretend that we make swooshing. Use a gun, but just make swooshing noises. That's what I'm gonna do.
I'll do melee.
Or melee. Or melee.
What's melee? Melee.
It depends.
Malay.
Yeah,
It's a
I'm
French word, isn't it?
Milady.
Melee.
Milady.
Melee.
Yeah.
Melee.
Yeah.
I'd call it melee.
Yeah. That's what the Halo devs called it.
You just
I'm
remove
thinking
all this
about
expensive stuff.
the demonstration they gave of the engine, and I definitely think it looked like the dust I wanted to play.
Oh, I see the volcano.
Not just the graphic, just the depth of the. Obviously, like the distances were larger, like the gap under the bridge was bigger. There were breaks in the architecture. There's many more places
Just
to
more
hide. Many,
details.
particularly say snipers
More-
in this game who
more
always
details,
complain.
yeah.
Darker
because
as well.
there's nowhere to set up camp because there's no cover. You have to be in the red line really to find a good place to hide. But in that, in a new engine like that, then it doesn't just give you a prettier environment. They're giving many more options for different weapons and different builds to be successful.
How do you
All
feel
those
about the
rocks
darkness now?
free.
The darkness
That
has
was
the
just
lighting
one
effect. It's really, really dark. So darkness
That was
has
just one mood.
Right, okay, but the fact
Everyone
that
ready?
it's there, you can hide and
I'm
shadow
ready.
it.
Oh, you
Which
didn't
you
watch
can't do
the
now.
keynotes,
Everyone ready?
though? Didn't you hear
I did.
Didn't you hear about the torches? Every merc is going to be having a torch.
Stop trolling me, Stefan.
Okay.
He was at Fanfest. Were you at Fanfest?
Exactly. Yeah. I was talking to Logi, bro.
What? Legion is going to have a torch? What? We're going to have like a darkness mode? What?
Yeah. Darkness mode. There you go.
Well, you
Let me share
Oculus
some
Rift.
thoughts. Yeah, that's the thing. Oculus Rift is that. Let me share some thoughts that I had from last keynotes. That I kind of, when I watched this one, I thought, well, maybe this means this is going to happen. And the first one was when he loaded that planet. In fact, I can even show it. Hang on, let me find it, because he loaded the planet. No, not that one. Let me just remind myself, because there was something called environmental conditions, which was impressive, because they had meteorite strikes on the planet. Hang on.
You know what I hope this was
Right.
at least.
Well,
I'm standing in my
Very
workplace, I'm
important
looking
for
at the
all of us.
corner
Every
where my
time you've an
little
economy
globe
in friend or
is
foe,
with the
something
planet
tells me it's
going
going to be.
around it.
And if you remember
And
the
it's just
concept
gone,
of the
and I
universe.
feel sad. It's not there.
And now we're going to find another plane.
So all my solar
I remember that.
Don't you remember that?
You're preparing here
Yeah,
to get your...
that's pretty cool.
The only thing I'm worried
Right.
about with Legion is that
So are we breaking out of mold
like,
in the sense
they're
of
not gonna be
how
breaking
that's
the
going to
things
play?
that they talked about.
A contract for you to get in. Something tells me it's going to be in Stain. It's not scripted at all.
So we're leaving.
Right, so
But
what
are
I'm
we-
showing on the stream at the
yeah, are we
moment
breaking out of
is
mold
the
and
quick
Eve?
video grab of that
That's not scripted.
bit where they
either.
show the planet. So as you zoom into the planet there, I'm just going to pause it there. So basically what it had was obviously the type of map it was. Now it said Spine Crescent, which was the bridge map, which, my God, I hope they don't go forward with like 10 maps and that's it. I hope it's procedurally generated or something.
Yeah.
Then they had the map style, so domination, capture and hold the objective, blah, blah. Battlefield location was in low-sec space. But then they had environmental type, so scorched, so all weaponry will overheat. Drop suit stamina, something is slowed, regen is slowed. Thermal damage is increased. Then weather conditions, meteor showers. Now I thought, whoa, that's nice. Imagine like a dust planet with dust storms or something like that. I thought that would be pretty.
Fog.
That would be pretty cool.
Dust storms. Sandstorms.
Dust storms.
Light
514 storms.
Yeah, they
Weather
were
effects. Day and night cycle.
That would be good. Has everyone got a knife fit ready? We'll go if so.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
See,
I don't have knives.
I don't know if any of you played Mass Effect 3 or the Mass Effect series, but
Yeah.
in those games they've got a particular feel to them where you stand at the bridge and you tell your ship to go somewhere, then you get out on a planet and then you do your thing, then you get back to your ship, then you run to another objective, and it feels like a series of compartments that you just run to through a corridor, so you don't really ever feel like you're in the world. And I feel the same way about Dust at the moment. I'm in my Merc quarters and I'm suddenly somewhere and I don't really care where because it doesn't really resemble anywhere real. There are no links to make me feel I'm actually in Eve, and then I'm back in my Merc quarters again. And with Legion, with the whole searching for, that they showed, you search for your PvE match or your PvP match, and it finds one, then you go to it, then you go through a travel process. They're trying to bring what a lot of people have been asking for, which is this theory of being in the game. You're actually in the EVE universe, not just kind of tacked onto the edge of it. Like when you're in your Merc quarters now, with the ship.
Another point on that, they showed that exact same thing with Dust. You have to remember that as well. That's why I'm saying I hope they don't
but they have
oversell
failed to do it in Dust.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's now or never, dudes. If they fuck this up, they have to bring all that shit in.
Do you know what else?
I think they have to be really careful what they say, because they failed in many ways on what they promised for Dust, and in simple ways.
Did anyone see the daily challenges on one of the screen grabs of that video? Of drones killed 16 out of 30, kills with this.
Yeah, there'll be Chieves.
Yeah.
Achievements.
Yeah.
So you'll actually have achievements. I mean, that's a good point. The Scotty fucked us over, so let's just address some things, right? Firstly, if it's on PC, that does mean it's easily transferable to the PS4 in the future. So I don't think the console link is dead, but that's massive wild speculation, and nobody knows about that at all, and that's just me as an average Joe saying that. But the second one was, in fact, I've already forgotten my second point. I have drunk far too much. What was my second point? Oh, that was it. The fact that the drones, obviously they're gonna have PvE in Legion, as they said. So I think let's just talk through that as a game mode, because my biggest issue with this game, and this will get a lot of hate. Yes, you can call me a little girl, that's fine. But my biggest issue with this game at the moment is I'm not very good at it. So when I get stomped into the ground like a used, cigarette butt, I find it very annoying to keep playing, because it's like, oh my god, and you get caught in the same tunnel of players. So if you play one ambush with Duna, you end up in the same fucking ambush with Duna for about 3 matches, where him or Le Flash pull out their goddamn Ion Madruga and they wipe you out. And that's because they're good with it. I'm not trolling them. They are fuckers, but I'm not trolling them. But what commonly happens is you get to the point where you think, I am tired of this shit. And the only thing to do then is to switch the PC or the PS3 off. Having the Legion on the PC with PvE and all of the other things that will potentially come with it means that you could just go and go and do PvE. You could go and scan a planet and do PvE potentially, and that's, I think, the escape that a lot of players want, and that's what I have in Dust. So in Eve. In Eve, I used to play Eve PvPing for like 3 or 4 hours, sit in a fucking Titan, waiting for something to happen. Eventually something did happen, and then you'd jump in and it'll all be over by the time you got log. And you would then it'd be like, right, everyone go back to what you're doing. And then you'd PvE for a while, and it was a good way to unwind. So I think, to me, that is a massive addition to Legion. And I think it is a big shame that they're not even just going to patch it into Dust, even if it's simple Minecraft-style AI that just gives you the ability to PvE against stupid drones in Dust, just to try it out. I would urge CCP to try that in Dust.
I agree.
Judge,
with
what's
you.
your thoughts?
I agree with you perfectly there, but also the meta level. Like you're going to be able to fight against dudes with the same equipment that you have. Like there's going to be stages, like kind of what we wanted for Dust, like with a militia type ambush or domination or skirmish, and an advanced one and a proto one. So you kind of choose your own path in that way as well. So that's going to be awesome as well.
Yeah.
All the MMOs I've played, PvP has been can be stressful, and you need some way to, especially if your friends aren't on yet, and you want to squad up and they're not on and they're going to be 20 minutes. It was nice to go off and farm for whatever little herbs you wanted, or in other games, crystals for building super-powered guns, whatever it might be. And it's another way to get loot and it. You don't have to fight. If you're having a laggy day, you can pop off and
but the way PvE PvE and Eve works, like you can still be doing your little PvE and someone can come along and gank you. Are they going to bring that mechanic into Dust PvE?
They
Or
didn't
Legion
mention
PvE?
anything about null sec
No
and
idea,
high
dude.
sec, but I would be surprised. I mean, that's the Eve universe. That if Dust/Legion is taking place in, wow, they've got everything. Look, Dust/Eve is taking place within the same universe, then it would make sense for the same rules to apply. Better loot,
Right,
where
everyone-
there's a risk of being attacked by other players, worth looting. But they haven't said
So you-
anything
Sorry to
about
jump
it, so
in.
we're just speculating at this point.
Judge, I'm
Sorry to
watching
jump
your
in.
live
Make
stream,
sure you've
dude,
left gang.
and you're in a
Leave game, leave game.
We got Scotty.
Leave game?
Yep, leave game.
Oh.
I didn't get in.
Oh, you didn't get in?
No.
So anyway, yeah, Dust 514 on the PS3. It's brilliant. It's flawless. It works perfectly. I didn't get in the fucking game.
Yeah, so I'm just wondering when I was running around without you guys because you weren't there. That was good 'cause it was a horrible match, so don't worry about it.
Oh, that's terrible, right? Everyone on the stream, if you want to kill me, leave game as well and get ready to queue Gallente. Right, here we go.
Are you guys
Someone's
ready?
still in.
I'll let you know if I can see the message. 'Cause
1 minute
I
ago.
may have.
Everyone leave, everyone leave.
I'm out.
Call Flaylock for the win. Damn right, call Flaylock for the win. Damn right. Best gun in the game.
Do you guys think that would be a good mechanic if you're doing your PvE? Say we're all a squad, we're fighting against a bunch of drones, and then potentially a destroyer guard could come in and piss all over us.
feel
I
like
think
it should
that's
be
Well, the thing is, I just massively predict. Okay, this is not insider information. This is just my speculation that the Empire space will be protected somehow, and you will have the ability to PvE and probably get ganked. So yeah, probably somebody would be able to come in and Empire gank you, but then I imagine Concord would deal with that some way.
Yeah.
But in low sec space, which is where I imagine PC is going to happen, because I mean I can imagine PC is going to move across. I even think he said it, and the PC would move across, and what would happen then would be the ability to. My biggest issue at the moment is you can have a fight, but only 16 people can join it. Darkstar Army is 2,000 people. Admittedly, most of us are AFK, but we started that with a dream that one day we could bring all 2,000 numbers of that army to bear, and we can't. We can bring 16, and that sucks. So, to us, I think that would be something for us to say, just keep throwing bodies at this location, and then and it's a battle of attrition from that point. And whoever has the ability just to keep throwing their risk away, or keep throwing their risk away, is the side that wins. That's what I thought PC should have always been. It should never have been a single fight, but the architecture and the technical limitation of everything to do with the PS3, I think, meant that you could never have these battles of numbers where I could say, right, army assemble, this single district, we're going to continually hit this district until the guys owning it, who are probably better than us, get so bored of fighting us that they run out of ISK. And that's what I always dreamt PC would be. But PC has, and again, I'm going to go onto a massive troll here, so I apologize, but PC has turned into people figuring out the mechanics and using the mechanics to avoid fights to win.
And they consider themselves to be fighters and the best fighters in the game, but they went out of their way to find a way to not fight. You know, their whole objective has been to find a way just to casually earn it without having to work for it.
I look away in disgust at the whole PC thing.
Thing is,
I'm ashamed that of CCP for letting it get this far, for letting the abuse take place where people deliberately lock districts and then they still passively earn it. They let it go on for months and months. And now that very ISK is being used to hammer the new players who are coming out of ambush, academy, into ambush in the other game modes, where they're facing people who don't care about loss, because ISK is nothing to them. They just want to win, so they'll throw away, 2 million ISK each in a match where they can only win 200,000, even if they win. I mean, they don't care, and they're hurting the game and they're hurting the players. At least they've got nowhere to go.
here.
Here. I agree. I think that has been the fundamental issue of this whole game for some time, and I don't think really people are talking about that, because people in PC are enjoying the fact that PC gives them a shitload of money. Oh my god, Tech Guard, we're dead. But seriously, I think the reality is that we generally find that PC turned into anything that gives you passive ISK is a fucking stupid idea.
Yeah.
And I can't believe that CCP even did that. I'm calling them out because that was stupid. That's like botting, for God's sake. And it should never have been like that. It should just never, ever have been passive ISK generating mechanics.
Corp tax.
All right,
No,
corp
that's an
tax,
active
yeah,
ISK.
Josh gets
That's
that.
active, because people have got to do something to make it happen.
All right, yeah, fair enough.
If none of your corp members like ever fight, you won't get any tax money. So, yeah.
Oh, please
Yeah,
don't
we're gonna
team
win.
kill me. I've just realised that a lot of people on the stream are in this gang. Please don't team kill me.
Okay,
We're trying to
plasma
knife
cannons
dudes.
and
Get in
no
knives.
dudes.
Seriously, everybody run knives.
Yeah, plasma
That's it.
cannons.
Everybody
have
run
knives,
knives.
yeah.
Seriously.
I've never skilled into my own skill.
Okay, Judge, you melee. Get in a heavy suit.
I'm chilling in C.
Oh, Stefan, B and C. Let's just hide
Yep.
and knife dudes.
I'm not going to stay close to you because they're going to be able to see you on the screen, so there you go. But I'll be in the city, dude.
Maybe I'll come into the
guys
city in my
allowed it.
giant commando suit, and I'll be like a giant red beacon, and everyone will come for me, and you got to defend me, king of the hill. I could be the VIP. They'll see me on the radar.
Lift.
Why is cloaking so loud? I put the sound effect level to 0 and it's still there.
City, please.
It's crazy.
It's like you're getting in a taxi there, Stefan. The city, please, and
Thank you.
avoid the highway.
What time are you on to? How do you say the taxi drivers? He's been busy.
It is in Iceland. There's only, 3 or 4 people who...
Yeah,
Might
we
be the tank.
don't own cars, so there are no taxis here. We all ride on the backs of ice polar bears. Polar bears for the win.
So, like...
Oh, no. Why is the plasma cannon so terrible? I blame Project Legion for the plasma cannon being fucking awful.
Yeah, maybe they're going to base all their weapons in Legion on the plasma cannon, take its damage profile and its firing, and just say, right, that's the game.
Oh, no. This isn't going well.
No.
Right. Come on, Stefan. Let's do knifing. Come on. Show me the knife.
We've got a lot of company here. This is going to go
Oh,
badly.
fuck.
They're running knives.
Hey, good sports. Oh, kill them before I get it. God damn it.
You shotgun me, you bitch. What are you shotgunning for? It's the knife battle. Yeah, no, I think it's funny because I actually had a few chats with a few people on Skype about like this whole thing of the. I'm getting serious. Listen to the lowering of the bass in my voice, and I tried to hide the fact I'm pissed out of my mind. The
I like
reality of obviously what
Nice.
the reality of I think of what they're doing with Dust isn't the best, but yeah, part of me feels that what else could they have done? Because if they're effectively saying, look, I mean, again, what wasn't said, and I'm looking for you guys to tell me if this is wrong or not, but I'm feeling that maybe they said Dust isn't necessarily working, so we're going to have a go at something else. Is that, I mean, Judge, is that a fair statement?
It depends if you say it again, because I didn't hear you, because I'm watching it.
Well, God Almighty, this is so loud. The statement was, could we say
Thanks, dude.
that Dust doesn't work, hence the change? Do you know what I mean? I mean, what do you think?
I think it does work. I mean, it's been going for 2 years if you just exclude closed beta. There are a lot of people who enjoy it. So is it what makes it work? What makes it fail? Is this an enjoyable game? And I say yes. So I think it works in that regard. But it has issues. But the company CCP have basically said they're committed to spending even more money and staying with the game. So I think it works, but it is certainly not flawless.
Whoops! I killed a guy with a plasma cannon. He jumped in front of it. Poor guy.
Do you like it?
I think so. Yeah.
An interesting question. Well, interesting statements come up on the stream, which is from where is it? Booker DeLuca, who sounds very familiar to me.
Yeah.
He's basically saying there's too many limitations on the PS3. I mean, is that I'm not a technical wizard of any kind. I can barely use a mouse. Is that true? I mean, is the PS3 a limited product?
Like 7 years
Yeah.
old. Strange.
Yeah, one of the biggest problems is the memory. You know, every texture you load in, every custom suit, when you run at someone, that has to load into memory. So the more you add, it just runs out. You know, it just is not fast enough, and it doesn't have enough memory. The resources that this game has, you know, the things that they want to do with it, you can make a very good game with it, but not the game that they want to make. And that's perhaps their choice as to what, you know, what they want to do. I'm going to answer for you. It's really hard to fly. The lag is horrendous for me.
I think Tech Card just want it more, guys. I just think they want to win.
Oh, I got a kill! Yes! Finally a fucking kill!
Nice.
That's my first Nova Knife kill. Oh my god, I'm about to get a second.
Is that your first ever Nova Knife?
Oh, I got a second!
Oh, got wrecked. GG.
That was a big moment for me, guys. I've actually rarely used knives lately.
Oh, he's knifing. Ah, Evo. Okay, Evo, don't kill Saunders. He's trying to knife here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude. Oh.
Let him.
They're dropping in vehicles in, see what it was.
I was going to knife him while he's on the floor. There you go. I got you, honest.
That's an alibi.
Oh, another knife. Look at that. Look at I'm pro knifer. I am seriously moody right now. I am I'm fucking terrible with this.
But it is
These
fun.
have been the luckiest knife kills I've ever had in my life. Yeah, so basically, the stream's really good actually. There's people saying basically that developing on a PC gives you lots more options as well, which I guess is true. Yeah, I mean that's. I'd love to know what the deal was with Sony.
John, pull your
I
socks
really
up.
would.
There
What
we
was
go.
that, Phil?
I said pull your socks up, there's not the
Nice.
fire over your head.
He's got a match ready.
Yeah, it's a
He's almost
match
dead,
behind
dudes.
Who is?
us. Oh, nice. That was an awesome ragdoll. If you want to see it, you can just check my stream.
Oh, I
Like,
got
5
you,
seconds left.
son.
Right.
This is good.
Good fun.
Stefan, I'm making you look bad on these knives. These are easy. It's OP, dude.
Easy mode, yes. Yeah, you get close. Oh, that's like hurt.
It should go Nova knives. I feel like I'm completely outmatched in this Nova knife thing.
That Sanders dude is good, so.
Hey, got pro.
He's very good, yeah.
Is there anything they've said about...
I call my fitting, just for you guys who don't know this, I call my fitting Usain Bolt with a fucking knife, because that's
that
what it
better?
is, basically.
I'm gonna mix it up a bit. I'm gonna put the.
Is there anything they've said about Legion that will get us fighting in Titans? Any sooner, do you guys think?
But I
You know,
think
fighting
that's
on
the
anywhere
thing,
of
isn't
our
it?
planet?
Yeah, I think that's the beauty of perhaps the whole PC link is that they're going to have all those knowledgeable buggers from Eve who can program and develop this game instead of just like PS3 specialists. So, I mean, that's got to be a good thing as well. But I still don't feel that they've addressed the whole fact that, you know, they are potentially throwing, oh my God, they're throwing kind of Dust players on PS3, or rather they're throwing the PS3 market kind of to the side. And I think that's maybe a shame. But, I mean, they could have just thrown in, again, this is maybe me just in my kind of mind, they could have said, oh, well, maybe we'll do PS4 eventually if it's possible. But, you know, obviously that's not a vision right now, but maybe in the future it is. But I don't know. It's just such a simple thing to say, but yeah, I just feel sorry for everybody who has never played a PC game, who has come to this game and loved Eve and the universe and the lore and everything about it, and now they're basically finding out that the future of this game, nothing's going with Dust, nothing's happening at the moment, but the future of the IP around this game is it's going to go to PC again, which I sympathise with. I think that's a shame.
Why would they turn off Dust when it's just us playtesting Legion for PvP for free and paying for the privilege? Why would they ever turn that off anytime soon?
It'll be a number of players. If only 100 people log in, why bother with it?
Oh, I'm saying
Maybe.
up until they release, Legion. Why would they turn it off before then? Because we are playtesting their weapons and modules for that game, so we're doing them a favour. I'm not bitter. I can't wait.
I don't. I mean, again, just to be clear, there was no release dates talked. There was no discussion about open betas, closed beta dates. There's nothing at the moment.
Just a tech demo.
We've seen.
All we were looking at is this is what we intend to do. This is the sample of how it's going to work.
It's not like they ran out of time in that keynote and they didn't have time to tell us these things. You know, that's not a troll.
Run out
It
of
is
time.
a troll.
You troll, you. Yeah, but I agree. God, it's so loud.
I would love if this map would
That
be
guy with the
like-
mass drive was really good. Yeah, no, Booker on the stream is making a good point here that the PS3 could have been a closed avenue, really. So, while nothing's happening to the game, I mean, let's be very clear on that point. Again, nothing's happening to Dust so far. There's no announcements. No, no one knows any.
Are you kidding me? Why is your friend there shooting me? Stop shooting me, dude. I was gonna knife it out with Saunders or whatever his name is. This buddy killed me in the face. Sad face.
Why is this railgun shooting at me, guys? Why? I didn't even shoot at him. It's really
I'm
unpleasant.
just going to run Logi.
KD whore, maybe? I don't know.
He's tech guard. Given?
Is he?
But
I don't know.
no, there's a good few points on the stream coming through that basically, why even release it on the PS3 at all? I think that's a very good point. I think that's a very good point. I don't know. I think there's a lot of questions.
Blueberry. Come on, dude.
I
They
don't know.
Kill the
didn't say anything
blueberry.
about
Kill
why,
the
but-
blue. No, don't kill him. I think he's.
I died, guys.
Oh,
you probably
remote.
seen yourself
Nice
kill.
remote, dude.
Del boy, stop dying.
Oh, that, where's that prick going?
I got a rail tank that's just shooting the hell out of me the whole time.
He's
Just sitting there.
I can't
shooting
actually
like
see him,
organ
Jeff. He was
He's
attacking.
on a hill at the back behind the red line.
He just
Nothing
killed
going
me
him.
on their side of Echo. No, he's on their side of the bridge with Echo. He's on Alpha now.
I got
mean,
you,
we need
bro.
games
I
for
got
people
you.
who aren't good at the game to play, and Railgun, it offers that opportunity to people, so you can't really bemoan it too much.
I think the stream knows if you want to win a tank battle, like you just pull out a double damage modded Gallente railgun. I think the people know that.
People of Dust.
The good people of Dust, well, and the not so good people also know it.
Oh well.
Oh, Caldari, come on. Yeah, no, I don't think people should be downbeat over what was said there. I know it was a wrong message maybe to relay it in the keynotes. I agree with that. It should have been, this is Dust and this is what's happening with Dust. But hey, look, I mean, even if it was nothing, just talk about where we've been with Dust. But to just go and then announce a new game. Hey, look at this shiny, chasing butterflies. Is not the best way to have perhaps done that. But you know, what do we know? We're just average Joes. You know.
Things like that helps you understand the anger. That's why people are frustrated. They were expecting to hear things about the game they know and have been supporting with their real-earned money, buying Aurum and their time, and then all they hear was about the new thing, and we don't even get a mention. Not even. You know, like, we're going to give you one new thing, just nothing. It's all about the new. It would have been nice to hear something else.
Yeah.
I think
Well, we heard about
they did
heard about PvE not coming. That was the only new news I heard. Is PvE not coming? That was the only new news I took away from that. PvE isn't coming. That was the only news I got from that. It's coming out on PC, and PvE is not coming. That was the only piece of news I got. Sorry.
Just reading my mails really quickly.
I don't know if you saw it though, but I was on the Dust Progress panel.
Yeah?
And the thing he said, they applied to Dust and Legion, and it was very blurry. It was like he would be talking about something, and you wouldn't know if he was talking about Dust or Legion. So maybe for future reference, maybe they should like clarify that a bit more. So, because I was talking to the dudes that's at the panel, and they were just scratching their heads, like, "What are you talking about, dude? Which game are you talking about now?" Like,
Yeah.
Right, just filling my glass to 1 minute.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Did you ask a question in the Valkyrie keynote?
No.
Oh, there was a guy called Stefan with an Icelandic accent. I thought it was you. Okay.
Oh, that's the other one that lives here. So yeah.
Your nemesis.
My nemesis. Yeah.
He's living opposite side of the island. So
No, he's my next door neighbor. We live in an igloo, actually. But he has a lift in it, so we're kind of rivals. But I have a fancier garden, so yeah, there you go.
Like that bit in Borat?
Yeah, I have penguins and polar bears. He only has penguins, so there you go. True story, dude. True story.
Is everyone still buying boosters now?
No.
Lol.
No, I'm not.
I think I have 15 Omegas left, so yeah, I'm just gonna...
Yeah.
15? Damn.
I was buying the passive ones, but I've only got one of them left, and I think that's a lot. I'm still going to play the game, but I'm not going to go for the boosters.
Yeah.
And back.
You go.
Right. What humorous gun do we want to use this time?
You know what? I had so much fun that round. I'm just gonna put it on my proto, like put a standard plasma and a Ishiko no and that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna Speedy Gonzalez.
PTP God's about to fight the MMA wrestler.
Is he?
Carbon 7 are on the way to get us, by the way. They've seen we're doing faction warfare.
Yeah, he's drifting
Gotta watch this.
right now.
Yeah, they're after us.
Who are?
I don't imagine there'll be much mercy shown.
What's going on?
Apparently,
Yeah,
You wait on Park to get back.
God,
He's gone for a
gonna
beer.
fight.
No, I'm here. I'm going to try and shotgun snipe.
Shotgun.
You heard me right.
What about John? Should we try the fail thing? Like try to shotgun with a fail?
Dude, I'm up for it. Why not?
I'm gonna do that. Online live stream.
Right, everyone ready?
Wait. Oh,
Give me a sec. I'm gonna put a fail on my.
Let's have a look at the stream.
You know what? Let's go all out. Let's use a Quave suit with a fail.
Oh,
and you go
damn,
no
dude.
nice.
Quaif suit with a Thale. Jesus, you're just throwing your assets away now, dude.
No,
Don't fire
it's
sail
only-
just yet, bro.
It's only one suit, dude. And it's
Yeah.
for fun.
We've done this before. Let's get right.
Oh, this is
We're
hilarious.
fighting now.
Yeah, I'm watching it too.
Oh dear. Right. Say when you're ready.
Keep going versus the wrestler.
Right, again, we're running Caldari, so if anybody on the stream wants to fight with us,
Yeah,
then you
Caldari
better
State
press...
War.
If anybody wants to
Yeah,
kill
you better
Gallente,
press Caldari. In fact, I'm pressing it now. Oh no, it's delayed on the stream.
Yeah, that doesn't every 5 seconds time that they missed it by 5 seconds. Or even longer.
That's a cheeky number. Right, shotgun sniping. If any of you manage to pull this off, I will shower ISK upon you. Because lol, ISK.
It's okay for some. Not all of us are rich.
I can't watch this anymore. That's as much as I can take.
Yeah, it's kind of bad, isn't it? I thought it was going to be proper, but
he could lock him like
What,
at
you
one
watching?
point. This is retarded.
yeah.
Gunnar Nelson fighting guard. Oh, he's giving.
Oh, do you know what? I said it offline, so I'm going to say it now for the benefit of everyone on the stream. I honestly find UFC, and I'm going to get beaten up for this, a little bit homoerotic, if I'm
Now a
honest.
bit pissed off.
Now, it could be just my mind playing fucking tricks with me, but when I watch it, I think to myself, God, these are two athletes, these are two very tough guys, but yet they kind of get a bit kind of touchy-bottomy feely, and something bothers me about it all I don't like. And I just think it's a bit kind of like, I don't know, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's all a bit kind of exploitationist. It's like they're very evidently grasping and grappling and grabbing, and it just, ugh. It's just like, dudes, get a room.
Are you saying all mixed martial artists are a bunch of dick rappers? I'm going to say it like
What
it is.
about Bruce Lee, dude? Bruce Lee.
I'm
Missed it.
going to choose my next words very carefully because I could possibly be beaten the fuck out of. But I respect their athleticism, but nothing, no matter what belt or achievement or money prize fund would ever make me get into a ring, cover myself with oil, and wrestle and grab the shorts of another man.
I know,
That's my
let's not
opinion on
take your
this.
hobbies to work. I feel the same.
Do you think it'd be less homoerotic if they made it to do it to the death? Because, that would kind of make up for the whole nipple on nipple contact. If they did it to the death, that would counter it out.
To the death. That's got a very different feel to it right away. I mean, that's Mad Max 3 Thunderdome.
Steph, you doing it, yeah?
yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna spawn on ground.
Yep.
I'm gonna just rush to Delta or Charlie.
I want to try and get a kill with it before, so they know.
Yeah.
Charlie, that's CRU.
Yeah, go on.
Stefan.
Yep.
Stefan.
Yeah.
Stefan. Yeah. Where are you, Stefan? Where?
Oh, you're gonna kill me! Don't kill me!
No. Come here. Come
Oh,
here.
fuck, I forgot about that.
Are you in a Thale?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to kill them.
Oh God, right. I won't do it with you then. Come to the supply depot. We're gonna try something.
Should I kill a boy?
I wouldn't, don't listen to the pirate. He's, look at what big he
Right,
is.
get in a free suit.
I'm
Get a
sorry
free
if
suit?
you're on the stream, dude. I'm sorry.
Get in a free suit.
Go with your heart, John. Kill him.
We're just gonna reenact that UFC tournament right here. See this nano? You see this nano hive here?
Yeah.
That's the ring, right?
Okay.
You've got to melee me to death, and I've got to do it to you. Right? You ready?
Where's this?
Ready?
I'll put
Let's
you,
go.
I'll put you in the headlight.
Hang on. Right, hang on. I'm going to put the order. I'm going to put the defend on so you can see where this is. Right, ready?
Yeah.
You ready?
Oh, fine.
3. Oh!
Oh, did I hit you too? Sorry.
What a
Yeah,
troll.
Oh, that was. I didn't even
I
get
know what
a hit off. That's good. Right, don't team kill. If you're in the stream and you're watching this, don't team kill. Just do one. Don't do any more than
Are you
one because
kidding
we don't
me?
want you to
I'm
get you
not
banned.
hitting this fucker.
Don't get banned from FW. Seriously. We are going to do FW for a while. Right, here we go.
Okay.
Oh, fuck, that was a spawn pad. Right, here we go. Right, you ready?
Right,
You
here's
ready,
where I carry
bro?
something I have a fails. There we go. I have fails.
Okay.
I'm going to
They're
smack
climbing
you
up
with
the
this,
ladder.
right? 3, 2, 1,
Yeah.
fight. I'll be guard, so I'll be really lower. Where have you gone? Where have you gone? Where have you gone? Ow!
You hit me, dude.
Damn right I hit you.
Didn't
See,
take
this
any
is it.
damage.
It's all a little
We're
bit
too-
like
I really want to
circling
kill
and...
kill John.
You know what? I don't
It's
think
all
you
a
can
little
rally
bit,
when
you
you're guard.
know...
I'm gonna go to your level, dude.
Oh, wow, you can't hit me. Interesting.
I'm not taking any damage, dude.
It was a heavy
Is it melee?
Heavy in the lab.
Right, 3, 2, 1.
Ah, I can't no-scope this guy. A little harder than it looks.
I got you.
Like Romeo and Juliet.
Now, there you go. Now, you see, in just that little interchange there, we've invented a much better sport than UFC. UFC with grenades. There you go. That's a sport right there.
The new thing.
You know what
Right,
makes it-
shotgun sniping. Let's do this, okay? If anybody gets a shotgun snipe kill point blank, and they prove it, because I ain't stupid, then we'll give you some misc. Let's do this.
You know what makes me sad about that stream, Stefan? It means you're... I always thought you could have been either Gunnar Nelson or potentially CCP guard, because they're streaming and fighting right now. Neither of them. I know. Yeah. It's not your fault. Well, it kind of is.
Oh, beep. I mean, evil the brain this way.
Okay.
Evil.
Oh, I got one!
Nice. I saw that, dude. I saw that. There's an
Point
enemy here,
blank.
I've got one.
Tell you what, cloaking is
Twice.
terrible.
That was a pro scout.
So, right, so incoming news. Gunnar apparently won that fight. Why am I not surprised about that? The UFC fighter beat the short guy.
Did you see it?
No, I just
They
read
were
it on the
totally
stream,
playing it up.
apparently.
It wasn't proper.
Yeah, I don't think it was a real fight. I think we were...
I'm a super evil.
I don't have ammo. I got killed.
Oh no! Don't
I'm
worry.
heavy. Almost got him.
I can't even cloak 'cause it's just too loud.
Loud on the stream, or...
Yeah, it's just really loud.
Sorry, but I have to shoot you with a SMG because I haven't got.
Oh.
Oh, okay, I'll just run back to the.
I got Ishiko. I got sniped
Yeah,
from
but-
a distance.
No,
They've not understood this premise.
no. Come on, dude, please. I can run.
That's really, really fast.
Sorry, dude, but I need to go get ammo.
Can you pick me up as well?
Are you at A or
Oh, it's
C?
so loud.
Oh, you've got a cloak in that. Jeez, nice.
Yep.
That seemed unfair. These people
Oh,
with all that heavy
this shotgun
smash.
sniping's hard, man. It's really hard.
Surprised I haven't died yet for this. Thanks. Oh, okay.
No! How the flipping bollocky bollocks did I miss that?
Stefan, have you lost your fails yet?
Feel bad.
Nope.
Nope.
They're
I'm
all over
not-
A, dudes.
I'm not saying where I am because these fuckers are listening.
I'm pretty sure there's one of them who knows that we're doing it. The dirty Harry did. I think he's onto us.
Right, I'm going to set up a laser deck on the tabletop if anyone wants in.
Yeah, another one.
Do you get him?
I've got quite a few now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, God, the
Two
snipers.
streams going, they can watch our team from two angles.
Dev hacks.
Here's a question for you PC gamers out there that have played competitive, PC multiplayer. You know the way
Another one.
the DOS, you know the way the DOS players are like in the forums, they're kind of sensitive. How do they compare to PC gamers in terms of like game balance and stuff? Are they like more mature, or are they more ragey?
Ooh, good question. It depends, because I mean, yeah, there's nothing worse on earth like Xbox One Call of Duty Ghosts. I think that's a fair statement. I don't think anyone's going to debate me on that one. But yeah. Planetside 2 is pretty terrible. I didn't enjoy that too much because
we're not very content. I wouldn't imagine us players are very content with the game. We let them CCP know, but as a PC players, I don't know if that's a PS3 thing or just a Dust thing.
Oh, you got me.
Do you know what? I don't know.
You know the nerf buff culture, is that going to continue over to the PC side in abundance, or is it going to fall off, do you think?
Back up. Nice.
Well, that's a good question. I mean, is the nerf buff culture that, I mean, now we know a bit more, is the nerf buff culture just a reality that they've not added anything new for a while because they've not really had the ability to do anything new because they've all known about this for a while? So has nerf buff been the reason we've not had anything new other than tweaking?
Right.
I mean, that's a very good point.
Their eyes have been focused
disappointing, but
yeah, that's the problem. Is like, and how many developers are working? Is it, the issue with balance, is it because mistakes made, or is it just not enough people to sort the problems out? So, I don't remember. Does anyone see any statements about how many developers are doing what to Legion? But I imagine that the forces split quite heavily.
Has anyone got ammo?
And this is going to affect us.
No, sorry.
There's ammo on the tabletop if you need it. Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. I mean, we actually don't know a great deal from what obviously Mr. Rouge has said, or Rogue, because obviously he's really annoyed if you call him Rogue, so everyone just call him Rogue now, as Vengeance, Mr. Rogue. I mean, I don't know.
Kind of makes me want to point out, like, it's not as if he ran out of time in the keynote speech to tell us all these, things. He kind of had like nearly 40
I saw
minutes.
a fantastic thing on one of the videos I did, which was, and I am self-publicizing again, so I apologize, but it was the keynotes was 23 minutes long, 23 minutes 40 seconds or something like that,
yeah.
Of which the video I did was 1 minute 59 seconds of it, so it was like
It's
very little
valuable time, Parag.
Yeah. So we know who's
it's my fault, sorry.
Yeah.
I tell you, in fact, let me tell you the story of that, because I got asked to do it, right, and I was given a brief that it had to be something to do with Dust for the last year. And the brief was that, I don't think they said it, but they kind of implied that they wanted it to be funny. But then I said, well, how long do you want it to be? And they said 30 seconds. And I was like, seriously, you can't do anything funny in 30 seconds except fall over or put a kitten on a skateboard or something like that. Literally, you can't do that. And so it turned into 2 minutes. But the best bit about it all was the use of the word bollocks. Okay? Now, I don't care if I get in trouble with this, because I had Saberwing telling me that CCP marketing were uncomfortable with the word bollocks. And they were telling me that there was this long email exchange, apparently, about the word bollocks used in its context. So it was really nice. But the result at the end was the one that everybody agreed with, which it's okay to use bollocks as long as you say bollocks to something. As in, not just generally bollocks. So, like, the original video just had bollocks 20 foot high.
I thought I got the red berry. I killed some blueberry. Sorry.
Early run, I'm not gonna shoot you.
So you just interrupted Parag to scream like a little girl in excitement about team killing someone.
I thought I got the red. Sorry about that.
Parag, you've gone all quiet on my comms. Have you fiddled with your
Hello? Oh, yep, hello.
Have you got it on your head or something?
Yeah, my wine glass, because yes, I drink wine, lol, bumped my microphone. I drink wine now, yeah, because it gives you less of a hangover.
You can say fuckity fuck, and you can't say bollocks. Bit double standard.
Well, yeah, I even censored the word fuck at the end when we said, 3, 2, 1, fuck you in an orbital. Yeah. And it was, I felt we were like, I mean, they didn't do much. It was just the use of the word bollocks needed context when discussing with CCP, and I thought that was funny.
And there's no context. You draw an image in people's minds of a big sack and some hair. But if you say bollocks to something, then they're concentrating on the something. They're not thinking about wrinkled skin and smell of beauty.
Oh, I just
yeah, thanks, John.
Oh, team
Painting
killing,
images and
dude.
words.
If you
But yeah,
are watching this, can you tell Katie Sackhoff that I love
Wait,
her?
shit, did you have your fails?
Yeah, you
They really
grenaded
sincere
my
way.
fail, dude. Just saying.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Excessive consumption.
Fuck.
Let's hope we salvage it.
Yeah, we could surely salvage
Somebody's
it.
gonna
Yeah, they're
salvage
hacking
it.
Alpha.
Jesus, I just realised we're winning. That's how completely unfazed I am with this whole battle. Ow. Oh, God. Urgh. There we go. Let's get A back, dude. Let's win. Let's stomp the shite out of this one. I'm countering... God, I'm doing this while sipping my glass. It's not easy. Oh, God. There we go.
I never asked you what you thought about Katie Sackhoff in Valkyrie Parks, because I know you're
Sackhoff.
I think it's Sackhoff. Yeah.
Wow. Let me give you two versions of my opinion, right? One is my kind
You
of...
can't have two.
I don't know.
I think I'm lagging.
All right, let me give you my moderated version. It's really good that an actor of that caliber is wanting to be involved and is eager to be involved with a product such as Eve Valkyrie. Let me give you my second opinion of why she's doing it. Riddick. I have no further questions. Riddick was not a great film. Yeah. I don't think it was a great move for her career, and I think...
Got to pay that mortgage, though, dude.
Got to pay that mortgage on that mansion that she's gone and bought.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm a dude.
Yeah, so am I.
I'm just glad if you're
We're
working.
going to start throwing grenades wildly in a minute.
Whoa.
Oh my god, the lag.
Yeah, the labs.
I've never experienced lag on this map.
Yeah, I get lag. There was a lag for me as well.
The labs just going
So let's throw some speculation in now, because obviously it's getting to the speculation hour. The alcohol's flowing and it's speculation hour. I would really want to make a heartfelt plea to CCP to not make the same maps over and over. I think if they can create a map that's created that can be as simple as balls, but useful, then I would be behind that game. If it's just the same 5 to 10 to 15 maps over and over, I'm going to be very upset. I think Dust is being stifled by not... And again, I know that they'll come back at me and say, yeah, but with socket choices, you can have 100 different maps. Bollocks, it's the same map. I want simple maps with the odd building here and now.
See, I would say the socket change. If procedurally generating terrain is difficult, they can still do it with sockets. But I find that the sockets tend not to change tactics enough. There's still the thing where people will get on top of these buildings up high. That if we had different sockets completely change the way the map was played, then that could also change the map. You don't need to necessarily have the terrain change. But as we have it now, the sockets don't change enough. Some of them do. Like if you have a city one versus like one of these warehouses that we're looking at, then that's fine. But a lot of the times, not the same. It doesn't change enough.
Maybe it's lagging, dude.
Yeah. Oh crap, tank!
Whereabouts?
I just got shot point blank with a prototype cannon. Oh god.
I see him. Fuck you, Majorger.
I would have killed it slightly sooner, but the green ran up to it and I was worried about team killing him. Who was that?
I was putting remotes on and dude.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I want to give a quick shout out, by the way, to Bam Havoc. He is one of these unspoken heroes of Dust 514 because he brings you content, he brings you great discussion. He also brought you fucking trees. Seriously, we should be literally thanking
trees,
Bam.
Normal trees, but I missed the fucking trees. Who were they?
the fucking tree, yeah, the one with flaming fucking trees, and the others were just normal fucking trees. But I just want to really give a big shout out to Bam, because he actually managed to, you know, to get a whole game feature designed just for him, which I thought was very good. So yeah, there's trees. I mean, look at that landscape there. I mean, you can tell these guys are in Iceland, because I've been to Iceland. That's what it looks like. There's fuck all trees there, but it's like we're gonna get trees and greenery and lava and shit like that.
I've seen the trees. Do you not think that was a wasted opportunity though? Because you know the way you can search the overhead for tanks on a map. I was really hoping that you could drive your tank into a thicket of trees, and the canopy of the trees would actually cover you from the overhead map. You know, provide some camouflage, some cover. But that was just a lame ass half dead tree on its own.
They can do some quite smart things with trees. They can like they can minimize the usage of like tank spam and surprise butt sacks, which is like a heavy and an LAV driving around. Like they can make it more like an infantry shooter and have like more vehicle based battles on the other side of the trees, if you get what I mean. So imagine a circle that has trees all around, and outside the circle would be like an epic vehicle battle where you have dropships and tanks and whatnot, and you can have an infantry one inside the trees. So
yeah, totally. And the dropship can't see through the canopy, so you can't shoot the guys. But I think trees in every game have always been a massive resource hog. So I think that's why we never see big massive forests and stuff in games. What was that game? You played Armour 3, Pyrex? That was in a desert, and the trees were pretty sparingly.
Yeah, that was a weird one, because it had like just crazy
It's time
everything.
Ecosystem.
Right, on the stream,
it's
we're just
basically
going to talk
getting
about
into
this point. Hang on. Right, I want to pause there, so I'm just going to make that full screen. What I'm showing now for the guys in gang is the stream I guess it's the captain's quarters or the merc's quarters view of the war barge. And I wanted to point this out because, again, we looked at the active missions. So that looks like there's going to be multiple missions there. So that's like really cool. And yes, I do get a lot of hate mail, by the way. I get significant quantities of hate mail. It's brilliant. But what I'm showing here is you have like field testing as an active mission. So this is obviously like an achievement series. So, for example, kill 28 capsules, whatever, with the Elm 7 laser rifle. So that's like a cool thing there. Then you have espionage, scan for 50 enemy drop shop gimmicks. I don't know, I can't read it. But then eradication, wipe out 30 drones. So this is pretty fucking awesome. And then at the top you've got like, again, I'm just pointing out points, but you've got like all the different functions. So in theory, you know, you should have your character information, you should have your hangar deck, and then you'll have all your ISK and Aurum and all that shite. But you'll then have the ability to look at markets, look at fittings for vehicles, fittings for troops, and so on. So, you know, I think it's... I think there's already, in this just tech demo, I mean, I think it may be wrong to call it a tech demo, I don't know, but I feel that there's probably quite a lot there that is potentially the game. I mean, I don't know what you guys think.
Yeah, I don't know how much of that was just polish. You know, that I can't tell the difference between they just mocked it up to show what they intend as to what was actually working. You know, despite their assurances, what we were seeing was not a pre-recorded video. We really don't know exactly how much is just fudge and how much is real. And so while I support CCP in many ways, I certainly don't trust them entirely when it comes to things like that. You know, we've had instances before where we've been shown video and told otherwise, and you know, there's no OC. So, you know, it's good speculation, but really at this point it really is just speculation. Promises CCP needs to deliver something. And unfortunately, I don't really feel they've done enormously well keeping up with all their promises and stuff. So people, I think, have got a right to feel a little bit hesitant and nervous about what they're saying now with Legion. You know, if they can't sort out red line rail tanks for 9 months or however long it was, 4 months, then how can we initially just say, right, we totally trust you to port our characters and our skill points possibly, and design the completely new game, and everything's going to be Andy. We're not going to be back where we were 2 years ago saying, oh my God, this doesn't work, that's broken. So are we just going to be in the same position? Who knows?
Yeah.
I'm still waiting on vehicle locks and rate of fire bugs to be fixed on my missile out.
Good luck with that, Dal. Seriously. And just that, yeah, I mean, just to comment, I mean, you know, I'm not bigging up Legion. People are obviously saying that I'm in CCP's pocket. I wish I was, Jesus. Sadly not. I am gutted actually that Dust is not going to have the focus it wanted to, because I actually have quite an enjoyment of playing a console game as well as PC games. Now, let's be honest, if Dust does go entirely lock, stock and barrel to Legion and the PC, that means I have no further games I'd play on PS3. So, you know, I've spent a lot of money on like all the recording and the gear and that, but it's also because I like console gaming. Well, I like sitting on my sofa and playing Dust every so often. So to me, you know, I am really disappointed it's going, but I think I'm trying to remain upbeat, because I think the worst thing that we could have done in a stream, and we did talk about this before we started, was to be like kind of, I guess, downbeat with this. We're not being positive or negative towards anything here. We're just literally giving you the facts, playing the game, having some fun. But the reality is that we are all very disappointed with the fact that Dust potentially, you know, is not going to have much more focus. And Legion is perhaps the future of this IP. It does make us all sad, but I think, you know, the reality is we just need more people to play Dust. Maybe it's too late already, I don't know, but we just needed more people to play this game. I honestly think the play styles of a lot of us as well was an issue. I do feel that by constantly protest stomping Academy people, we've pushed people out of the game, and again, that's a lot of CCP's fault, but a little bit our fault as well. So I think, you know, it's very difficult to kind of, and we don't want to blame anyone here, but I think the reality is the future of this game is potentially not going to be on the PS3. I think that's perhaps a fair statement to make now. Difficult one as well, really difficult for me.
Unless something changes, they have. According to the information we have, they've definitively stated that the future of Dust is Eve Legion, and we don't have any information otherwise. So, I mean, we don't know how long it will last, but I think its time on the PS3 is coming to a close. Maybe it'll take a year, but that's it. But, you know, when you talk about the communities there, I think we have to remember that there's a lot of people. A lot of the sadness comes around the fact that there are people who won't be able to move. They either don't enjoy PC gaming, they can't afford it, or they're not interested in it. And we're going to lose those members of our community. So, you know, the celebration that, you know, when he announced we were going to Eve Legion on the PC, and the audience applauded, as they did, quite heavily. And they seem to forget that what they were clapping to at the same time was the loss of many of their friends and corps mates. People, you know, over 2 years come to form an attachment to. And so the community is taking a big hit with this change.
Yeah,
to me,
I agree. And just to address some comments on the stream, I just want to address a couple of comments on the stream. I do agree. I mean, you know, I do play with mouse and keyboard, so I guess I've always been a fake PS3er. Everything in my gaming world is fake. I'm a fake tanker, fake scout, fake logi, fake PS3er. But I did like the fact that it was separate to my PC gaming, which, to be honest, I found a very... And let me play devil's advocate here, because PC gaming, to maybe address your point, Del, is a very serious endeavor. So when you look at what PC games are very, very popular at the moment in terms of sandbox kind of shooters, DayZ is probably the biggest winner at the moment. And I think perhaps that is a good example of how bad Legion could be. For those that don't know, DayZ is a zombie. It's a shit game. It's good and it's shit. It's amazing how it combines both attributes, because it's a zombie-based survival game. But the reality and the depth of it is almost just stupidly anal, to the point where it's unpleasant to play. And I think my biggest fear is that Dust, or rather Legion, becomes so, quote, serious business, you know, too stupidly serious business, that they forget that it's actually about coming in from a hard day's work, sitting down and playing a game and chilling. And I honestly think that I think CCP forget that sometimes, that not everybody is as anal and fucking intense with this game as Eve players, that we actually are a community of people who want to shoot people in the face because lol, fuck it. And I think CCP have forgotten that point.
lost Evo, by the way. He had to relog. Mike Buck.
Who do we lose?
Evo.
I got it in 10.
All right.
What were you going to say, Stefan?
I'm sorry, I'm locking squad. I'm sorry. I know I'm doing it. I'm locking squad.
What were you going to say, Stefan?
Well, Judge was talking about the people are going to be leaving the game, I believe. Because
All
of the
right.
Not
transfer.
leaving the game. Some people are unable to afford modern, the latest technology or the PC needs, so we're going to lose people. So I wasn't necessarily leaving by choice, but they are certainly, people are going to no longer be able to play the game who we're used to playing with.
Yeah, that's true.
Steam box, how much do you think they'll sell these Steam boxes for? Because a PS4, if they released this on PS4, that wouldn't have been as bad. I don't think that these PS3 players probably wouldn't have felt as bad if it had come to PS4 rather than PC. If I buy a Steam box, potential Steam box, and it comes out, that'll be the PS4, and you can use it in your living room. The per PS3ers.
I just realised.
7 years old.
Is that how old the PS3 is? I didn't know that.
6 or 7 years old now.
2006 the
that's
PS3
not
came
good.
out.
It's done.
Yeah, so 2006.
Well, we
It was
kind
a
of knew
3-year-old.
it wasn't going to stay on the PS3. It's kind of the shocker is kind of that it's not going to the PS4, I guess. But
Yeah. Oh, I'm calling on time, please. Thanks.
All right.
See, I think that's what shocked us.
Yeah, I feel.
No PS4.
Yeah.
That's, if anything was going to happen as regards the game, people were expecting it to be the PS4. But
Yeah, I was. I've got to
yeah.
admit, I was. I honestly thought they'd go PS4. I don't know why. I kind of thought that one day I thought if they went PS4, the PC would be close behind, but I didn't think it'd be PC first. But
no, so it's very unexpected.
yeah, it's a shame.
Could multi-platform work? PS4 players versus the PC players? Do you think that could
I
happen?
know that guy.
I don't think it can because PlanetSide 2.
Right, they can't do it.
PlanetSide 2 is on both games and it doesn't work on both.
Okay.
Yeah,
Trouble
I don't
you guys
know.
coming through quite quiet on my stream. Can't turn you up there, unfortunately.
Oh, right. Sorry about that. I am pretty drunk. This is getting close to... I just need a glass of water. Well. Oh my god.
There seems to be a general feeling of, I don't know, it's like the forums feel like, and what people are saying is that someone in the family has just said, Grandpa's, he's gone to hospital and he's got cancer. We know he's got some time left. We don't know how long, and everyone's kind of feeling a bit subdued. But no one knows quite how to react. Do we celebrate his life, or do we feel sad that it's passing? So,
Why not? Think about it this way. Think about it this way. It's like your wife of 30 years. She is middle-aged now. She's dying, and now the PC's come along with their like 18-year-old PC with their Oculus Rift potential.
Oh my god, that's like we're just going.
And so it's not old doom and gloom. Look at it that way.
No, sorry. My laughter, just to be clear, I wasn't laughing at people getting cancer or anything like that. Just to be very fucking clear at this point. I was laughing at Genghis Khan from Prima Gallicus, you bitch, fucking teabagging me continually over and over. I'm going to get you. But no, it's a fair statement. This thing we love and enjoy, Dust, has been dealt a bit of a blow, I guess, and we just need to figure out what's going to happen with it now. And
yeah, but we need to
in
make
theory,
it
this should be
breath
something that
away
we're all...
from today.
Yeah, it should be something that we're excited about. And I think, again, CCP... Did they not expect this? When you change the game to this level, surely you're going to get people unhappy with it. I don't know. It's a difficult one. You know me. I love the CPM and all they do. Seriously, I'd never shit talk about them, ever. But could they not? I'm joking. I'm not going to shitport all of them. I just think at the end of the day, this has been a very difficult decision and discussion all round. So I'm kind of curious. I'm curious, really, what more could have been done. To be honest, I think it's not easy.
Do you expect the CPM to do more?
Well, what can the CPM do? I mean, they're unelected. There's no point even bothering to elect them now, is there? I mean, you know, are we going to have... Do we need a CPM 2, 1, 2, whatever? Do we need them? I don't know. I mean, that's a really good point. Is there any point bothering with CPM 1 now? I mean, that's a controversial statement, because I know a lot of people... We were even going to... In fact, I even had the fucking artwork done for it. So thanks, CCP, you bastards. But I had a series of videos set on doing... You know, the CPM soapbox and letting them talk about it, but is that even worth bothering with now? Is that going to happen?
The thing. If we are potentially beta testing for on the PS3 for Legion, we still need. Yeah, exactly. Well, we definitely are, and we still need CPM to. If we're going to beta test with CCP, we need the CPM to bring the issues to CCP. I still think.
Yeah.
Because we're going to beta test this for, what, like a year till they're bringing out Legion out? I mean, that's full speculation, but I reckon it's going to be at least a year. So we still need CCP to wrangle the cats. The CPM to wrangle the cats. Us beta
CPM
testers.
were said to be working on both Legion and...
Oh, you're kidding.
Dust. That was stated in the actual keynote itself. I think someone asked a question directly about it, and it was stated that was the case. So, CPM, I guess, we also having an influence in the Legion, which also makes the point that the developers feel that that Legion is going to benefit from input from this game. So the two are tied together in that respect.
Yeah. And the guns are going to be the same guns, right? The vehicles are going to be the same vehicles. We're still testing all that stuff with them.
Well, they've done their IP. There's no need to even bother with a design team for a good few years now. What they need to do is get the fucking game up and open it to a closed beta, then an open beta. And I think once they've done that, I mean, to be honest, you know, again, putting my kind of cold, cool, evil American Psycho business head on, why the fuck did they even announce it until it was ready to be open betaed? Then they could have said, look, guys, it's a shit situation with Dust, but look, here's an open beta, and hey, look, here's a way to build a PC for $400, which you can do, by the way. I mean, they should have done that. Surely they could have thought about that message, but they didn't.
You're getting quiet.
Maybe that was wrong.
Are you speaking into your wine glass? Has your mic on your head?
Oh, sorry. I'm yeah.
Oh, I didn't see Ari on it.
I got him anyways.
I'm actually flying the dropship completely inebriated. It's going well.
Except for it's on fire, or is that Evo?
Yeah, it's kind of on fire. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, building! Oh, you bastards! Right, that's it. I'm unhappy now. Let's read some comments from the stream. Right. Yep, fail. Yep, fail. Yep, that's right. Don't drink an LLV. Yes, nice. Right, Planetside 2. Planetside 2 is a good game.
I dive too steep. This is good. Oh. How did that... See, that's the thing about dropship collision. I actually spazzed up and I slammed into the ground because I was trying to film this guy's body falling. And I lost like 10 health, but other times I've been killed by a lamppost. The hell?
I just got killed by a forge gun hitting me into the building, so, you know.
Who intends to follow this game when it goes to PC?
Me.
I'm definitely going to do that, dude.
Me.
No question about it.
So Stefan will, Boy will, I
Right,
will.
Stefan.
But I'm also going to support it in Dust. I'll keep doing my videos as much as I can. Dust, I mean, it's still going to be going for a long time. Legion is nothing at the moment. Dust exists, so that's the game I'll be playing.
Yeah, I don't think Dust is going anywhere.
Switch Legion on, and I don't think I'll ever look at the PS3 again.
Baron's
Well,
on
the
the
PS3
side.
is an old console, so that sounds reasonable.
Yeah, I don't think Dust is going anywhere for a while. So I think, you know, I think now is maybe the time to show support for Dust. Sorry, the cloaking effect is so loud.
I know. I was just checking on the overhead. Fuck.
It's like literally on your arse.
Thank you, dude. Thank you. I seen you let him up, and then I checked the overhead because I couldn't see where he went to.
I thought he was friendly because he was so close to you. I thought you were chumming around together like buddies who like to also do kickboxing together and nipple rub. But turns out, he was so close to you, I thought it must have been a friendly, but when I got on top of you, it wasn't.
Yeah. Thanks for the call. It was you that let him up that drew me his attention to me. I just seen the red square.
Did you get him?
I'm in a railgun tank, Del, if you need me.
Alright, dude, I'm done.
Checking the overhead.
Thank you.
I'm getting swarmed from the doorway of the city.
So, yeah, there's a good point being made on the stream, actually. There's no roadmap identified at the moment for Legion. So...
It almost felt rushed, the presentation, to announce it at Fanfest. It's almost like they weren't quite ready, but they did anyway because Fanfest seemed the time to do it. When in fact, there may have been a bit of time, you know, because we didn't get a roadmap, we didn't get anything, but this is what we're going to do, and look, it's shiny. Which is nice and all, but it's left people... You know, when you watch a presentation, you go through these stages of emotions, you go through excitement that goes about stuff, then disappointment when they don't. But then excitement when you realise you look at the graphics engine and everything, and then disappointment when you realise it's on the PC. And then you fit into this stage of fear where you worry what's going to happen to Dust and what's going to happen to your character and your risk. And then they cut the advert.
Do you think that demo looks suspiciously shiny compared to Planet Side 2?
No, I don't. No, I wouldn't say so. But they left the audience in a state of fear. That's where we were all left. Oh my lord, what's happening? What am I going to do? Can I do this? You know, they didn't leave us feeling positive. They left us feeling scared. I think that was a mistake.
Pirate, you saved my ass.
You like that?
Yeah.
I'm really hardly doing anything that's matter with flying around.
That's a good point. The stream. Fuck me, I'm so drunk. The video, no, the game they showed wasn't a video. There you go, I got to the point eventually. The game they showed wasn't a video, right? And it was actually something that was real, in theory. Because there was loading times. Fuck me, I'm being blown to shit. Jesus. And I think what they showed was that it was a very... that there was a product there. Because I'm a big sort of suspicious person when it comes to vaporware and canned air and all that bollocks. And I think when it came out, that obviously there is something new and blah, blah, blah. My immediate opinion was, this could be vaporware, it could be an idea. But what I felt I saw was a very, close product to an alpha stroke beta. I don't know. I mean, don't know what you guys think. But I got the opinion that it can't be a million miles away from trying.
Hey, Judge.
Yeah, it looked like it was too pretty for them to have a big massive map that all looked as pretty as that little demo. I'll be really surprised if it looks that pretty and then the map's 4 times the size of, say, the map we're on, and looks as pretty as what we saw.
Yeah.